All right, we got one therm and no people. What did I do wrong? Nothing yet. All right. Oh man, looks like I got a hell of a lag. Hey, Sugar Bee. How's it going, hon? You got your chat turned on? Sorry, I'm talking to the missus.
What? It doesn't even show where I can put comments.
What's up with your stuff?
I don't know. She produces the, she didn't sleep much last night. I don't know why.
Yeah, for some reason they're screwing with the chat. Tony can't say anything at all. Maybe you need to close all your apps and re-enter. That might help. We may just have to put up with having a vertical screen, guys, because and nothing changes seat. That's just so aggravating. Can we tell I'm still learning? There you go. Hey, baby. Well, I have to put up with this thing saying that the orientation is locked and rotate device back. But I've already set the orientation before I started everything, and the chat is showing up where it's supposed to. Everything except for this stupid crap. Let's see how long it takes, how many people to show up real quick. Told Darla I should be on, so she should be showing up pretty soon. Yeah, it makes no difference what the hell I do. I may have to play with it quite a bit. Hey, Seven. How's it going, brother? Yeah, I figured we'll watch the fish until some people show up. And I'll show some pictures from the wedding that illustrate why my opinion on death is what it is. Hey, Xander. Man, seems like everybody's sick. Hey, Darla. Yeah, I think I'm having a Mandela effect going on here, because the one particular picture that I'm looking for is no longer like it was. I mean, it's basically the same, but it's not the same exactly. And I really remember that pic because I did like 15-minute video on it about 2 years ago. And it was quite a long video. Give me a Dr. Pepper. But yeah, the few that end up showing up will be intrigued at least. I'm sure a lot of people will be saying it's a dirty camera lens. Yeah, he's got a sweet potato back in there again. See it in there. So I got about a 6-second pause between me saying something and y'all hearing it. And that's why people like to wear the damn headphones that give them a dent in their head, make them
It's
look
only
dumb.
because I couldn't start right away.
But I'm listening with my eyes closed. That's cool. You can listen for, you ain't gotta look. You can always go back and watch it. That way you can fast forward through it and just look at the pictures and not have to put up with hearing me. But yeah, it seems like where the one particular picture I wanted to highlight is missing, a lot of the rest of them now have a lesser version of the same effect on them. Ooh, man. Only thing I can tell you to try, brother, is try you some tonic water and grapefruit juice. Yeah, I hate being sick. I usually don't get sick. Then, of course, when I do, I have to be the typical whiny, oh my God, I'm gonna die type dude. Well, we got 5 here. I'm just gonna go ahead and show this part. I'm gonna get us some light up here. All right. It doesn't want to focus in for me. You see those blurs over those pictures? That way up there, away from this. And get the hell away from it. There. Every picture with me in it, after we had said our vows, blemished by me. And I mean, all the same lens, same 3 rolls. And every single one of them, these were the best ones. And I really wish that I could get a hold of the girl and get the ones that she thought were just unusable. Because my dad had passed away a pretty good bit before me and Tony had got back together. It's really noticeable there. And we were really upset. See it in this different spot, smaller. You know, it was kind of aggravating that we didn't get to have Dad there. I do look young for my age, don't I?
Darla says that if she didn't know better, she would think you were a vampire.
I know. I glanced over and saw that one. And every one of those are like that. And then there's glare like hell out of there. And the very picture that I'm talking about, I'm sure Darla knows which one I'm talking about because she watched that video.
Darla says you're a home.
It's not even here anymore. Yes, baby, I heard you. She called me a hunk.
Surprised you
I
showed
don't.
them a picture of me.
I don't see it. I was scanning through there. We're like wanting to cover up people's faces. I didn't know if you wanted to be seen or not. Now, my opinion of death is that it doesn't exist. People think it does because they don't know what it's like or what to expect, any of that good stuff. But your body is just carbon and water, some sugar and some other chemicals mixed in with some meat. And what's get it running is the electrical energy that's in you. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. It can only be transformed. So all the videos that I've seen way before anybody was worried about any, artificial intelligent created content, they've got the very, very grainy, very crappy from the first phones from 75 foot away filming an ambulance. And at the instant the person passes away, there's a big of light that shoots up straight up through the top of the ambulance. There's several examples of that happening at the moment of passing. And I think that's exactly what they're doing. They're not necessarily dying, they're passing. That energy field, that energy that is them is leaving the container. Exactly, the soul. And there, that's all it is. Death doesn't really exist. We just don't know what it's like to be conscious in that form. Just like before we got to be humans, we didn't know what it was like to be conscious in this form. It was one of Tony's buddies. I guess she's gone to watching something else. She ain't paying any attention to us anymore.
I'm still on here.
Or she could answer that question for
I'm
you.
answering it now.
Wow, there is some horrible background noise going on.
I can hear it.
The hell is that? Am I just too close to the phone or something? Guys, I can't do anything about the background noise. There's nothing running. That's crazy. That is a squealing. There goes a helicopter. They're trying to shut me down. This will turn his ass off. They might get low enough y'all can hear them too. Maybe. There they go. I think it's about as low as they're gonna get. They're making their turn now. Holy crap. Turn that down some, baby. Oh my Lord.
I'm just gonna cut the volume down completely.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, you can hear
I
me.
can hear you anyway.
I can't believe anybody's like, we'll deal with it. Oh my God. Oh man. But yeah, death is not a real thing. It's something people just don't understand. And so like anything you don't understand, and you know, you're scared of it because you just don't fucking understand. Well, then I guess it was the helicopters. That was crazy. That was piercing. And then to hear it in the background behind me too, it's like, damn. And of course, I can't hear me on my phone. I could just hear it in my head, and it was coming through on her phone too. Oh God, yeah. I go through that every time one of those things passes. They must have turned the signal up or something. Oh man.
Is that better with it turned down?
Far, yeah, but I can still, they ain't quit yet. It's still going on. They just tuned it down or fine-tuned it or something. That's probably why they flew over and get it fine-tuned. That's what I'm saying. He's not gone anywhere. None of them are gone. They've passed. Like, you know, yeah, I passed school. Yeah, I passed 12th grade. You know, they passed. They don't have to put up with this bullshit we got to put up with anymore. They get to see what else is out there now. And if not, if there is some clause to death, I figure at worst it's got to be the same as it was before you were born. Yeah. And see that those pictures were taken with the 35 millimeter mechanical camera. There was no digital anything to be interfered with at all. They're turning it up now. Y'all hear that? Is it still coming through on the phones at all?
I don't hear it.
Oh, man. Shit's brutal. They love me. Okay. Now, yeah, me too, baby. That tore me apart for years. And then Dad and Bruce, when we lost Bruce, and that piled up on top of Dad. And I think that's why they came back in those two dreams, and then the third one was to kind of put the twist on it, so that God could kind of tap me on the shoulder and, you know, tell me, hey, you know, Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, there it is. Hey, so hey, wait a minute, Seven. Check it out. Look at the boat. It's even I even broke the mast on it because it's been attacked by a monster. There we go. Yeah, that thing is, let's see, where's my lighter? That thing is that big. He had his mast snapped off by the monster. Come look, boy. He went over to the feeding hole. He immediately went to the feeding hole. He's studying me not. Go ahead and give him some lunch. And start doing some shit. Maybe he'll get interested. And he was just hanging out, eating, waiting on it to come in like a dog. He is just like a tiny little dog. Need to wipe off his bowl again. Yeah. Thank you, Darla. Now if I don't screw up the coloring job and it'll float halfway decent, it'll be great. Because I figure I'm gonna use crayons to color it with, and then a slight little wave from the lighter to get the color set, and hopefully it won't be poisonous to the little guy. I would hate that, especially after that quick rescue from him trying to attack his reflection. He's a sweet little dude, but he's not the smartest thing that ever got into a bowl of water. Dust you off. "10 minutes static electricity, you'll have it all right back there." All right. Of course, let me zoom in here for y'all. Of course, we've got to, damn, that zooming in don't like to cooperate with me at all. And of course, luckily it's just a fishbowl toy, so it doesn't need to be historically accurate. I'm sure Max won't mind if it's not 100% historically correct. I may actually end up having to sharpen a frickin' crayon. my God, that put some wax on it. Yeah, wait till y'all see the adorable little saw that I made for this thing. As far as tools go, it's adorable anyway.
Darla wants to know, Kai, how do you know it won't be toxic?
Because it's wax. I looked it up. I Googled it. It's just a Crayola. Like, literally the only non-toxic thing I could find. Sharpies aren't toxic for fish, but they may put off a smell. Hey, sus guys. Of course, I counterweighted it with some much cheaper shit this time. Nice. My crayon broke.
Put these dogs in.
Yeah, babe, that would be nice if you let the dogs in for me.
Glasses stuck in my hair again.
There we go. Let's see what all I missed.
You're done with our wedding album.
Yes, baby, I'm done with the album.
Mm.
You can put it back in safekeeping.
I appreciate it.
Didn't want you to have an infarction over it. And of course, the top deck is super glued because of the mast having to go in there. And now we get to see how brilliant of an idea this was, because I'm going to pass it over a lighter a couple of times. Yeah, I mean, they let kids eat them. Hey, Jules. Let's see if I can do it on screen. I may have to sharpen a freaking crayon. And I'm just trying to make it a little waterproof-ish. which will most likely never happen completely. But it evens out pretty good where you can get it on there. I mean, that did a really nice job there. Why won't you? Damn thing. See, did a really nice job where I could get it on. All right. Yeah, let me grab my saw. Hopefully I'll be able to carry it all the way over here. Oh, Lord. You'd be surprised how handy that thing comes in. It was surprising to me. There, I got them out in the right order. And I mean, this one for when you have to hold it and all you can do is pull. And then get back in and pull. And now I'm fixing to cut this loose from here. There we go. Yeah, they say betas are smart enough to be able to enjoy toys. So we'll find out. Yeah, I'm cutting a big old chunk out of this bastard. I guess you won't be able to see it either. Ta-da, pretty much. Yeah, they're interested in activity. They're very intelligent compared to what people think. Mm-hmm. Always a scraggler wanting to come in after the door is closed. But it's the old man himself. Hopefully he'll play with it.
Come on. Is Bubba not in here yet? Come on, Bubba. So
One
Bubba,
thing I read said
yell for you.
stick a ping pong ball in there with them. There's no way a ping pong ball is going to fit in there. Oh, she's seen it. She knows it exists. It's no secret.
What?
About the heart that I made for you.
Can you stop bumping around? I want to
Let's see him without this freaking light. Don't you love it? Those fine adjustments. They're so great. Oh well, good enough. Ta-da, dish. Now we see if it'll even float at all. Yeah. That's fine. I had kind of intended it to look derelict anyway. Checking it out, you can't even see him. You're killing me, Max. You're killing me, man. We'll see if we can't get a shot of him from directly overhead. Ugh. I love that blinding ass light. He could care less. He wants to see the camera. Hey, Sammy. Yeah, he could care less. But, well, it does float now. Surface tension kind of has it locked in. Let me move it over here. Or just turn the whole damn bowl. It'll be easier. He don't care. There he is. Now he's gonna look at it. How's it going, Sammy? Oh, crap. I have for real got to get a shield on the light. Give me a break with that. There we go. Now we can see if he ever gives a damn about it. Yeah, that did pretty much work out. I had kind of wanted it to lay on one side and look derelict. But I had also wanted him to have much more interest in it. Maybe I should put some food on it. He thinks he's gonna get some more food. Sorry, dude, you just ate, man. He's checking it out again. That's Max. Let's see if I can get the damn camera to actually work any. Oh. Boy, it doesn't like to cooperate with me at all. Yeah, that's fine. And he's on patrol. He's always on patrol too, man. He is constantly, forever on patrol. See, I have the suspicion that when a soul starts off, it's the most insignificant creature, like a germ or something, and then that gets killed away or passes away or dies or whatever you want to call it, and then you move up to the next thing. One day that's going to be a person. Maybe his name will even be Max. One of the times he gets to be a person. So I also believe if you don't figure it out one of the trips, your ass has to come back and do it again because you didn't pass. See what I'm saying with the pass stuff? You pretty much get to stay here until you learn your lesson because this is hell. This world is hell. Look at him, he's so pretty. I wish his frickin' tail would finish growing back already. Damn sure taking long enough. My chat head froze up. Oh yeah, no, you gotta, when you put the male and female in there together, you gotta sequester the female, let them get used to each other, or they'll fight like anything else. Damn, my chat was stopped for a long time. Hey, Michelle. Now I just have to pay attention, see if it moves again. All right, it's unfrozen. Yeah, he does not seem to care about his boat very much at all, if at all. Yeah, there's just no shade in that damn light.
Stop pissing off.
Your phone's still screwing up on you, baby. No.
My chat is frozen.
No, you'll have to exit it and exit the chat and then click on the chat again.
I don't want to be further behind.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is fast forward until you're caught up.
I ain't worried about it. I'll just turn my volume down.
She just doesn't try. Easy advice, man.
She don't have to keep doing this shit.
Oh man,
Okay,
yeah.
It's
Yeah, he wasn't happy with that, seeing himself. He must have thought, I mean, he must have been thinking, oh my God, I'm surrounded. No, he just still won't play with the damn boat. Play with your boat, dude. Come here, boat.
Did you answer Sammy about the name of the fish?
There you go. Darla told her.
behind. I'm trying to catch up.
Imagine how I felt. I had to try to scan through there real quick. Now I'm paying attention though.
Thanks, Darla. You're awesome.
I loved it. I mean, I wish he had gotten on with it, but there's got to be painting and all this other good crap on the sides of the tank, or some kind of a matting to break up his reflection. And I just haven't researched enough of it to know exactly the best kind to get so that it'll work. One of them said paint on the side of the tanks. It seems a little extreme. If I do that, I think I'm gonna saran wrap the outside of the tank, and then you find a 5-gallon glass water jug. That'd be cool. Except it'd be hell getting him out and cleaning it though. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. You have to go to PetSmart. Maybe whoever's there is actually smart about pets. Yeah. I mean, I stuck stuff around it, but he didn't care. It didn't slow him down a bit. I still gotta check out and see if the oscilloscope is waterproof so that we can look in that tank and see what he saw. It's supposed to be smooth around the outside edge. Ask people on X. I don't even have X loaded up on the phone. Yeah, I don't. Pretty much YouTube is the only thing I touch. And Google. Good old know-it-all Google. Which probably knows more about me than I do about. Play with it, dude. It's yours. If I can play with it. He is actually looking at it. Yeah, I've thought about it, but hell, I got on Rumble and just the control panel was so screwed up. I got, what do you call it? I got habituated to YouTube, unfortunately. The brainwashing is strong. But if you look long enough, you can find some information. What? Did I keep what?
The old fish bowl you made up in West Virginia.
Oh, Lord. I have no idea.
It was made out of like a cake bowl on a pedestal. And then you
Oh, I
flip the
remember
base
which
upside
one
down,
you're
and
talking
there was
about.
water going up into just the base.
Yeah, I
where
remember which one you're
you're made
talking
of
about.
Fish up.
I have no idea where that's at.
We left it in West Virginia.
Ah, we should have left the water in it so your brother would have to spill it. Yeah, that would have been funny.
I love that fish bowl.
Let
I
me
thought
find
it was
a
one of
little-
the most creative things you've made
me
since
find
I've
a
been
little-
married to you.
Little screw over here. Give me just a second, guys. It'll be worth the wait. Damn piece of paper. No, basically what I did for everybody that I know didn't get to see it.
Nothing over there to help you, just in case there's things you don't remember from then.
No, I remember it.
Now, do you?
Yep. Now, all you got to do if you want to do this is kind of find two things that'll fit one inside the other so that you can turn one container upside down. But it was a little cake thing, pretty much shaped like this. And I had turned that lid upside down like such. And of course it had the water in it. And then made a little stand for 3 rocks. And I put another thing in there. And it had water that stopped right about there, and then I eventually just filled it all the way up. But what you do is you take any kind of a tube or anything and you stick up in there and you suck the air out, and when the water gets up in there to where you want it, you stop. And all you got to do is, while you do that, you add more water to this bowl and the fish can swim up in there. And of course, nobody could see that while I was drawing it because the camera wants to screw around. I don't know why it hates me getting near it.
Doesn't say
It always does that.
that.
Damn you. Damn you, Kurt. Let me get away from the camera so that maybe it'll work again. It just doesn't. It won't do it. It won't work for me worth a damn. It does this every time. Every single frickin' time. What the hell is the problem here? There we go. But yeah, that's the basic design. You make a little stand so that you can suck the air out of that upside down glass container. As long as the neck will stick in there, you could have something like that on there with the water level all the way up to there, as long as it was balanced on something level. And then you could have all your little fish swimming around in there. And then you could have them down here too. Yeah, I don't know why the damn... Too close to it again. Fucking jumping off my heartbeat. Let me get away from the camera. Damn it. That's aggravating. Yeah, you're censored because you're showing stuff they don't want anybody to see, like all those fences and everything that's actually going on. Yeah, it does, don't it? I just noticed that. Right after you pointed it out. I always thought it looked like a burn mark. No, it wasn't fishy. They didn't want anybody to know about it. Okay, here's what's going down. Let me get my pipe here. The guide stones got blown up not because, hey, we're done with it, we're not taking this anymore. The guide stones got blown up as, okay, it's go time. That was the start signal for all this shit. And so everything started getting really crazy. Trump came in, give him some candy. And then you get the mean old bastard in, which Biden's not even registered. One dude did a Google search and he didn't come up on the list of presidents. And now they've got Trump back in here after shit got really shitty. And he's fixing to fix a lot of shit. And he's going to do it so fast that so many people are going to be so happy to just accept whatever he does. We're not going to see it coming. Yeah, they. Oh yeah, they're all false. Everybody talking about Trump this and Biden that, and let me illustrate it for you. Okay, here is our political system. There's Trump. There's Biden. You separate the two of those and put one here and one there. Get any coin out of your pocket and you do that shit. Separate it, slice it long ways like this so that you can literally separate one party from the other. And I'll believe politics is something other than a motherfucking scam. And anybody that thinks that and says it on YouTube eventually gets blocked a little bit. They get shut down some. That's right. That's absolutely right. Like, somebody was talking about, I'd seen it, there's a chance that they might shut down Social Security for everybody, all Social Security. Well, everybody on Social Security and disability and all that good shit is going to immediately freak out, and it's going to get bad for them for a couple of months. And then they're going to run in with, well, we can do this, that, and the other for you. And all the desperate ones are going to be like, okay, yeah, please. They're not going to bother to really pay attention to what the hell's going on. I mean, hell, they already had disclosure admitted aliens exist, and people noticed it for about a day, maybe. I mean, we've gotten to where, I gotta wash this table off. We've gotten to where there's to the point where they're doing so much shit now that you really can't keep track of it. And this is where they start getting stuff over on us. No, I am not. Thank you very much. Exactly. They've already got this. All the solutions are already ready for all the problems they're about to create. And Trump is the Trojan horse. I hate to say it. I hate to fucking bust everybody's bubble and y'all can hate on me or whatever. And he's no different from Biden. He is the other side of the coin. And that's it. It won't change until it gets so bad that the entire world population decides to change it. I do believe so. One or the other, or some form of them, at least one of the horsemen. Yep. And that thing that I saw where the dude did the Google search and he took a picture of his computer screen, making the video on his phone, video on the computer screen. And in the list of the last 12 presidents, Biden didn't show up. It was Trump, and then Trump, and then Trump. which makes me wonder, was Trump the one pulling the strings behind Biden? Shit, yeah, I'm hoping I'm completely wrong and that it's going to be a fairy tale ending, you know, with all roses and sunshine for everybody. That don't mean shit, though. That's just crossed fingers. Yeah, and they're doing it so fast, nobody can keep up, though. And they've got so many people doing everything on social media that they're not really paying attention there. And then where they are, it's getting blocked. Yep, every one of them. You know, Harry, the redheaded guy, supposedly whipped a horse to the big B word in the sky. You know how long it takes to whip a horse to death? Did it because it missed a jump, some shit like that. I think they said it missed some hurdle jump, and so that was it. Well, see, Randy, that chosen to be here, I think we're all from a bunch of different realities mixed in together, because that picture that I made that first video about is no longer there. And I even went as far as to go back to the other channel that I had put it on, and it's not there. It was one of the ones that I left. And now there's only 3 videos on the whole damn channel. It's like I never really had it. And I do remember the videos that I deleted off of there. One of the ones I wish I hadn't now, because Darla particularly liked it. But now there's only 3 of them. They're just, YouTube is just removing content. Like, well, he hasn't been on here in about 6 months. He'll never miss this video. Let's just take it down for him. Oh, I'm not worried about it. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, no closure. We do need fucking closure. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, the merging timelines. Because I looked everywhere I could think of. That picture is just simply not there. And it was a 15-20 minute video, because that particular night on one of the lives before, somebody was literally having an existential crisis about the difference between life and death and what happens and everything. And what happens is you get set free from this prison of meat that you're trapped in. What's after that? I don't know. I know you don't want to go to the light. Don't go into the light. I mean, that's such an important thing that they had to put that on one of the best, most widely seen movies. You know, don't go into the light, Carol Ann. Which, God. You know, that particular movie where they dumped that chick in the pool and all those skeletons and stuff popped up, those were actual skeletons that they had bought because it was cheaper than making them. And that terror on that actress's face is genuine. Because nobody told her about it. Oh, have fun, Michelle. Much love. Yeah, guys, I'm fixing to hop off of here too. It's been an hour and 6 minutes, and there's a lot of stuff to do that I've been being reminded of most of the morning. Yeah, she's more involved with y'all. But yeah, let's say a quick prayer and wrap up. And I'll try to get back on Wednesday if that sounds good. We'll plan it up, and y'all keep an eye out and fingers crossed. Another tip when you get good photos, videos. Yeah, I should have. I'm gonna power up my other phones and look through there because I believe this is a different phone than the one I made the video on. So there's a chance that video still exists, but I have a feeling I've done this search before. So fingers crossed though. But guys, I'm gonna say the quick prayer. Let's get off here, and hopefully I'll be back Wednesday. God, creator of creation, we've got some crazy times coming up. I know it. We all know it. Help us discern the truth from lies. Keep us safe. Bring us guidance when we are confused past the point of knowing what to do. And help us be kind to each other. Help us to understand. Amen. I actually closed my eyes on that one. That was I put effort into that one because I closed my eyes. Oh, but yeah, guys, I'll be back Wednesday, and I've got an idea. To try to do a little scribbly painting and see how well that goes over. Hopefully, better than the boat. I love you guys. Y'all have a great day. God bless, and y'all take care.